Welcome to the Protonet SOUL product demo webinar. This webinar is targeted to new Protonet SOUL users who want to get up to speed quickly on learning the software. Hello everyone, my name is Frank Kettenstock and I thank you for spending time with us today to learn more about Protonet SOUL. Protonet SOUL is project management and collaboration software which provides everything your team needs to communicate, share files, and manage tasks in a single app, enabling employees and partners to work effectively together. SOUL on a Protonet private cloud server provides an out-of-the-box solution that enables organizations and teams to securely collaborate on projects without being IT experts. Now let's jump over to the software. Protonet SOUL works off the concept of groups. Groups can represent departments within your organizations, projects which include internal and external members, or anything you want. So to create a group, first click on the group view on the left hand side and then the create new group button and then type in the name of your group. And then hit save. The next thing you'd want to do is invite members because groups are made up of users. Users can be internal employees or external partners, customers, contractors, agencies, etc. A user can be a member of one group or of multiple groups. The group creator is automatically a member of the group. To add users to a group, first click on the plus sign. If the user is already a member of a group on the server, just type in their name. If they are a new user, type in the user's email address into the group member section. Protonet SOUL will then automatically email them an invitation to join the group. If I'm going to participate in this group frequently, I can move it over to the focus section. To do this, I just drag and drop the group name over to the focus section on the left-hand side. Now I can access it quickly and easily. Now let's jump over to a group which already been created and work has been done. Two important things to note about groups. First, each group is self-contained. It consists of its own home dashboard, topics, to-dos, events, files, and note sections. This keeps all the information related to the project in one place, enabling users to quickly find and add information, get new team members up to speed quickly, audit or review a project later, and to archive the project. Second, groups are partitioned, meaning users can only see groups in which they are members. This partitioning is critical in the security of the data, so you can easily and quickly specify who has access to what information by making them members of the group or not making them members of the group. First, let's look at topics. Topics are a great way to organize the different activities that are happening within the group. Here we have created sub-projects that we are working on in the marketing group into separate topics. Our digital advertising project, the new website project, and Tradeshow Planning. Each project has its own chat to keep different discussions separate so it's easy to find later. To add to the conversation, just click on the chat box and type in your message. And then hit return. If you want to delete the message later, you can do so by just hovering over the message, clicking on the delete button, and then confirming. To close the chat, just hit the X in the upper right-hand corner. Now let's look at to-dos. To-dos provide task management to the group. Here you see we have created a number of tasks for projects we were working on. The first is Tradeshow Planning. Here you can see we have 8 tasks defined. 2 have been completed and they are signified by the check mark and the cross out. This one is in progress. It is signified by the circle within the box. That lets me know someone is working on it now. You can click on each to-do to 1. Set the deadline of which it is due, assign who the owner is, and to put in its progress. The other thing you can do is access the to-dos chat. Here, group members can discuss what is going on with this particular task. Notice that the @Sebastian is in this chat message. By putting the @ sign and the person's name in the chat, this will notify the team member that an important message has been sent to them. We will talk more about notifications later. You can also see past due items because they are highlighted in orange. To create a new task list, click on the New To-Do list. Put in the name of your new task list, and then determine its members, and then hit Save. And then we can put in the first action items and to-dos for this project. Now let's look at events. Events remind us of when important activities are about to take place, including events such as meetings or due action items. So here's some important events for my week. The orange events are meetings. The red ones are to-dos that are due to be completed. To create a new event, just click on the area in the calendar in which you'd like to place it, type in a name, and then hit Save. You can always drag and drop it later to move it to a different spot or to change the time at which it begins or ends. Now let's look at file sharing. File sharing enables us to share files with other members of the group. We have created 2 folders to store the files for the marketing team that they need to share. To see the digital advertising, just click on the folder. Now, things that I can do with this ad are 1, I can click on this button to download it. 2, I can click on this button to share it with either another group or another person. I can click on this button and get a public link. And a public link is great when you want to share files with people who are not members of any group on your server. For example, if I have a non-confidential file that I'd like people to see, but it is too big to email, this is a great way to do it. And then lastly, I can copy, move, rename, or delete the file. I can also have subfolders within a folder. So here we see images of the Carla private cloud server, the Maya, and then we see the whole server family over here. To create a new folder, hit the Create Folder button. Put in its name, determine its team members, and then hit Save. In order to put files in it, all I have to do is drag and drop. So here I take the video project plan, drag it and drop it into the folder, and it now uploads and is available for sharing. Folders can also be accessed from iOS and Android mobile devices by downloading the free Protonet Files app. Now let's look at shared notes. Shared notes are great for things like meeting agendas or meeting notes. To read a note, just click on it. In order to edit it, all I have to do is click on the note and then type. I can also provide comments to the note as well by hitting the comment section. And now I have access to a chat where we can discuss the note or changes or have a review of it. To create a new note, I just hit the New Note button and give the new note a name and determine its members, then hit Save. And now I can go in and put in my video project plan. I can also select text and then do formatting on it, such as bold, italics, underline, strike through, bullets, and numbered bullets. A great feature within Protonet SOUL is the ability to link different parts together. For example, if I go to the Events section, I can click on my new website kickoff meeting. Within the chat, I put a link to the note in which I determined the agenda. So I just click on that link and I go directly to the note where the agenda is. I can also link important or highly used items in my dashboard for quick and easy access. So I hit the Home button, and here you see different items that I put in. In the first section, we've completed 2 out of 8 of the items, and so therefore we're 25% done. So I just click on this summary, and now I'm brought to the actual to-do list. Here we see the server images in the shared file section. Again, if this is heavily used or important, I can just click on that and be brought right to the shared file section. I can also link external content in my dashboard as well. And so here's a Vimeo video that I link to my dashboard, and I actually can play it in my dashboard.
Home, the last place on earth when we can think.
I can also link something like a website. Here's a Protonet website, and the website actually works. To create a dashboard widget, I go to the bottom of the dashboard and click on Add Another Widget link. Here it lets me choose anything within the project or external content. So let's say I want to put in a topic. I just hit Topic, and I can choose to see the active topics that are going on within my project and say Add Widget. And so this shows me all the topics that people are talking about now. Everything we have seen so far has been in relation to a group. Now let's look into your private space and to see all the information that pertains to you across all the groups in which you are members. So we've already looked at group chats. So now let's look at private chats. And so we'll hit the private chat button here on the left-hand side. Private chats are good for communications that are not relevant to the group. So for example, here I'm asking some colleagues if they want to go out to lunch today. To create a private chat, I just hit the plus on my message button and put in the names of the people that I would like to chat with. And then I just type on the message bar and put in my message. The Files icon allows you to store your own private files. In the Private section, it allows you quick access to the shared file sections of each of the groups that you are a member of, and also access to your Protosync folder. Protosync lets you synchronize this folder's contents with the folder of one or more of your devices that you're using. The To-Dos icon allows you to store your own private to-dos, all to-dos assigned to me, by me, or has a deadline reached, and to provide quick access to the to-dos of each of the groups in which you are a member of. The Calendar icon gives me an overall view of what's happening for my schedule. It provides not only my group events, but also any personal or private events that I have as well. The same thing with the Shared Notes icon. It allows me to store my own personal notes, as well as provides easy access to notes to each of the groups which I'm a member of. I spoke before about notifications. If I want someone notified of a message, there are 2 things that I can do. Is first send them a private message. Any private message will get the person will be notified of. However, if I'm in a group chat, all I have to do is put an @. Now Sebastian will get notified as soon as I hit return to this message. Now, what happens when a team member gets a notification? How do they get notified? A couple different things. If it's within a group chat, they will get a notification in their hexagon up here. You see the number 10. So that's 10 notifications that I got about messages. Also, my private chat comes up with an orange button as well, or an orange circle as well, which tells me that I have some private chats. Also, you'll get an email sent to you to your email account. But also, probably most importantly, you can get a message sent to you on your smartphone. To get notifications sent to you on an iOS or Android device, download the free Protonet Messenger app. Once notified, you can read and reply to notifications or any messages you receive in private or group chats on your mobile device. Now, here's the question and answer section. I see some questions coming in. Let's have some more. So, are there any limitations to the free trial? No, the free 2-week trial comes with all the functionality of the product. In fact, if you purchase a private cloud server and would like to keep the data of your trial data can be moved to your new server quickly and easily. What if I need more than 2 weeks? No problem. If you require more than 2 weeks for your trial, just let us know. I'll show you contact information in a few minutes. Here's a good question. How hard is it to set up a private cloud server? Actually, it's quite easy. It'll take you less than 5 minutes. Here are a few simple steps. First, plug in the power cord. 2, plug in the Ethernet cable. 3, press the on button. Then you just wait for a few moments while the server boots up and wait for the on button to turn green. Once it turns green, you just go into a browser of your computer, type in the URL provided to you in the instructions booklet, and then your admin and account name would be asked for, and then you're up and running. What could be easier than that? Another common question, what about backups? There's a USB port on the box to plug in a portable drive to back up your data. There is a backup tool in the software to easily perform the backup or restore. If you want something more complicated, and we've done this for a few customers, just contact our support team and we'll help. If there's no more questions, we'll wrap up for today. I hope you have seen that Protonet SOUL is the easiest to use and most effective way for your teams to collaborate and manage projects in a secure environment. It provides everything your team needs to communicate, share files, and manage tasks in a single app, enabling employees and partners to work effectively together. And running SOUL on a Protonet private cloud server provides an out-of-the-box solution that enables you to securely collaborate because the server is owned by you behind your firewall, so you can ensure data compliance without needing heavy IT expertise. However, if you do need additional support, please contact us via the support portal, watch the product tutorials on the website, or contact us via email or telephone. Thank you again for your time today, and I hope to hear from you again in the future. We look forward to hearing your feedback on the product. Have a great day.